Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Garden of Sinners commentary, the finale, because we're going to be watching the last movie, otherwise known as, they listed here as Recalled Out Summer, but I think it has another name like Mirai Fuken, which is like Future Unbound or something like that. Um, there were some people saying I should watch the half-hour kind of bonus beforehand. However, I've been informed by more people that just go in release order. That's the intended route. So that's what we're doing. I mean, regardless, we're going to be watching them both together here. So uh, I have to watch them through Crunchyroll because, well, one, always support it legally if I can. That's kind of what I try and do. Keyword being if I can. And otherwise, I don't have it on Blu-ray. There is no English Blu-ray release for this, so it is something you must watch through however means you would normally have it. So, of course, if you're watching on the Patreon, there's no problem with that, but if you're watching at home, I am watching the Crunchyroll version, so the subtitles will be reflected as such. So, that said, let's get going on this. I'm very excited to see how this ends. Again, this is not the... So this came out after the original novels and the movie came out because the movie got people interested again. So then something else got written, right? Am I correct with that? I don't know. You can't answer me. All right, let's get going on this in 3, 2, 1, play. So we'll definitely see better, newer, more modern animation. Something closer to a Fate Zero, I'm expecting. So we did get a big drop last time with the idea of Void Shiki, which is huge. Okay, and suddenly... Okay, so now we're seeing some Mystic Eye stuff. And considering this is newer, we're probably going to see some deeper stuff with the combinations with, to Shiki. We're going to see more bringing it into the Nasuverse, I assume. We'll see. Very interesting. Right away into more Mystic Eyes, because there's really only 2 sets in the original novel there, right? So, I'm assuming this is post-epilogue. Oh. Bomberman, huh? Could Shiki, like, cut an explosion and kill the explosiveness of it? I feel like that's too badass of an idea to not put into this. Please cut a car. Please, I want to see it. Please tell me she's doing what I just said. Oh, God, wait. It wasn't just a bomb. Those were like grenades. Oh, that's brutal, where they had like this spray. Oh, that's the worst. Like, an explosion is one thing, but the shrapnel is the problem. Oh, God. Well, that's a way to start your movie. Oh, the logo's different, I'm noticing. It has like the red coming out of it. Immediately, I can see the animation is cranked up. This is the day of the final battle. Oh, it's this girl. She was the one who had the dog, right? The dog roommate. Yeah. She has the pupper on the bag. Her hair still strikes me as familiar, and I can't necessarily say who. Warnings during summer vacation. Would have loved to be able to read that. Very cool subtitles. I mean, they can't do a full wall of text, obviously. So I'm guessing the big vibe of this is going to be summer, right? The ending, the epilogue there was winter, right? And there was some autumn earlier there too. But this is now summer, which I feel like is a comfy time for happy stuff. But I said that about the epilogue and was the most wrong I could ever be. There is such a feeling about going somewhere with just a bag, waiting for public transit, you know? Who are you? Oh, there's the student president there. You have to have permission to leave? That's wild. Wow. Oh, I was gonna say maybe don't spend so much on a pupper, but that's sad. I really hope this isn't setting her up to be the bomber. I mean, it was a male voice, but you never know. They they like their twists. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Was I on the money? Oh boy. Those are some hot pants. But I guess, if you've been to Japan in the summer, you know how hot it is. Makes sense. Suicide Garden's new album. Is that a real band? Probably not. God, someone gave a comment last part. I forget who it was and I apologize, but go back and read it about the idea of why it's called the Garden of Sinners and the idea of like the Buddhist philosophy of tending to the garden. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm sorry, I forget who said that, but go back and read the comments. There's some good stuff. You guys write really good comments. So you do have clairvoyance, but we don't know if it's you. We'll have to see. I could see her losing an eye or something to a bomber. We'll see. You haven't met Mikia. Oh, to be waiting at a rusty bus stop at a Japanese summer. That's the mood. Who does she look like? There's a character that Takeuchi draws that I want to say she really looks like, and I can't say who that is. Haha, CG bus. There's people who complain about when they do CG vehicles for anime, but like, my god, does it make it just so much easier? Just that's something you gotta live with. Probably a foreigner, am I right? What? Oh, that's awful. So the question is, are you going to try and stop him? Oh boy. But I guess the problem is you don't know how much later it is. I'm surprised he's stepping in to resolve this. I guess he does have a. Oh! This is before the epilogue, then. It must be. This is before the ending. Oh god, when does this take place then? Oh god. I'm gonna need to think about this. This is where Mikio should be like, so you got powers or something? I do want to say, I really like Mikia. He is a really good dude, and you really can't find fault with him. Mm, make your decision. So, oh boy. Does she know about. It seems like she's just learning about her powers, so. Hmm. You know, if Mika can survive getting his, I thought he got stabbed downwards in his head in the last movie, and that's why I was like, "Oh my god, how's he able to do something?" No, he got slashed, which is not as bad. I was gonna say, I, you know, if he can survive that, an explosion, it's fine. Oh boy, you got another one for the harem. So he's really not that type though. He really just has Shiki and, well, his sister. Of course, it's the Worlds Collide Cafe. See, this is where you can tell that this came later because there's that, like, that now becomes a little bit of like fan service, right? Oh, it's the cafe where everything crosses roads, right? So are you gonna say like, oh, nope, you're not gonna ask if there's any relation? Okay, don't say that. Now that's gonna make me worried about you. 1998. Okay, 98. This is, yeah, it's before. Oh, it's before even the fairy tale movie. Okay, so that's why I was wondering about that. Is before that. Oh, is this dude the killer? Okay. Thank God I have a timeline in a booklet. That's the best thing. It's the best thing to have. Oh yeah, this dude is the serial bomber. Okay, so no, he can see it as well. Wow, you're horrible. Are we gonna learn some story about why he does these explosions or something? Or is he just gonna be, I do it because I'm a little scamp? Or does he just get off to explosions? There's that too. Buddy, that aim. Wh- That's ridiculous. Okay, that's the wildest scene I've seen in an anime in a while, dude. Wow. Okay. Who's paying you? What a. It's very strange. 7. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July. Well, it makes sense. Summer. I should know that. So this is specifically right after chapter 3. Right after the Fujino stuff. Okay. Oh my god, there's that outfit that she wears with this second ascension. I was wondering where that one came from. It looked too specific to just be a random costume. Well, here it is. That's her second outfit in the Saber Shiki. Hey, could you just kill that guy? Like right now? Can you just go and kill him? Oh, I guess you don't kill people. Like up to the last movie, you don't kill people. Oh, look at Toko's drip. I like. Okay, well that's not good. Oh boy. See, at this point, you just did the worst thing ever, which is make a personal enemy of Ryogi Shiki. That's the worst thing you can do in this universe. Could she sense the death? I wonder about that. Like the upcoming death. But we don't know if people died. Sorry, is Toko playing a Game Boy? Toko Gamer? That's an orange Game Boy. That is that's 100% a Game Boy. Oh my god. It's like a tiny bit of characterization that immediately makes me love her more. Okay, so now she has a cell phone. She's starting to detect, hey, maybe this dude has like something, right? Because she just said she went here on a whim. We're getting very specific times and dates for this, which is quite nice. Okay, I'm looking for Easter eggs because this is a special cafe, of course. Oh, a boy called me by name. Ooh, iced cocoa. Very nice. I I believe you believe most people if you don't think it's a lie, you know? Is iced cocoa just chocolate milk with ice in it? Because if so, that's kind of whack. I thought it'd be like an iced coffee. See, and at that point, Miki would go, okay. And then she'd be like, what? You, nothing? Okay. See, this is really nice because this, like, well, this feels like a filler chapter. You need these in between to show a bit of what their everyday sort of life is like, right? I love that stuff. I just love how Miki is like, oh, well, all right, I see. Yeah, you gotta have some special powers. This is where Miki goes, hey, I know one of those. The mother of Mifune. No, that's, don't know what that is. God, street fortune tellers. Such a, like, thing of the time. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been thinking this for a while. Did they make Toko's boobs bigger? They're quite a bit larger now. Interesting. It was pretty clearly a guy, but I guess then again from the back, especially like I don't know, could be a bit ambiguous in the dark. Okay, fair enough. Garden of Sinners is more like the Garden of Greasy Back Alleys because it seems like so much of these movies are just the greasiest back alleys. It's definitely part of the charm, though. Yo, this soundtrack, though. Damn, Granny got some drip. Looking like a Ghibli character. Mmm, she can tell. God, what a cool character to just drop in, actually. Okay, so she has been seeing it for a while. Got it. Yeah, I don't know. Seeing someone get pulped in this street is not really what I would call a blessing in disguise, but it does have its benefits. Oh, he knows all the right words to say, huh? Hey, this isn't summer. I was promised a movie about summer. Oh, no! No, Doge, no! Oh, but it was precognition. Oh, never. Yeah, no. Ab- Absolutely not a blessing in disguise. That's the worst. I cannot imagine a worse thing than having the sight of just seeing people you love reminding them that they will die. That's the absolute worst. I was going to say maybe leaving him outside in the snow is a terrible idea. Wow. Wow, now I'm like sad. Yeah, not only do you get the initial hit, then you get the actual event. Dang, look out, Shiki. She's gonna fall for him immediately. Oh, name, relationship stuff. Oh, yeah, she's crushing hard. She's crushing super hard. Sorry, filler girl, this ain't for you. I ain't afraid to throw hands, youngin'. Get used to him with long hair is what she's gonna say, right? Huh. Oh. Oh. Wow, called out. Called out for the bridge incident. Honestly, I would absolutely cheat if I could see the future. Absolutely. No lying. I bet you she's going to see a flash forward to something after the like with the epilogue with like him with his future look, I bet at some point. I bet you they're going to avoid the conversation about the fact that she goes to school with his sister entirely. Boy, you bumped into the right guy for this. Business cards. Look at his little business card holder. Is he gonna present it the right way? Oh, we'll see. He's very much on the side of I wouldn't want it, but I think it's cool. Yeah, give us the explanation. Oh, interesting. Prediction and calculation. Shiki drinks her coffee black. Huh. Okay, interesting. I'm guessing that is not how it applies to like servants with clairvoyance at all. I'm guessing that's very much humans, you know. So calculation is the one that the bomber has, which is it shows me every step along the way to what I need to do to get to my thing. She's playing Game Boy again. She's just playing Pokemon or Dragon Quest Monsters because it's not a colored cartridge, but nope, that looks like Pokemon Red's cartridge actually. It didn't have the red colored cartridge in Japan. She's playing Pokemon Red. I know that. That's amazing. Of course she's playing Pokemon Red. I want to see Aoko playing Pokemon Blue. Dude, that pie must be so good. Can't believe he's like, bro, just live your life. I held it out. Nope, he didn't hold it out the right way, actually. What? But is it unchangeable if you save the guy? Yeah. So basically, what he's saying is, you're special, but not that special. You're just smart. And he's like kind of gonna be destroying her self confidence in a good way. Does that make sense? Like, there is. There is, what am I trying to say? Comfort in normalcy. Being told that, hey, being a normal person, it's pretty good too. It's niceness to it. There's value in normalcy. I would 100% say that. Business card, like there's a lot with business cards in Japan, of course, right? It means a lot to give your business card to someone. It's much more than here. I have business cards. I use them for nothing. I throw them out like whenever people are like, "Hey, what's your phone number?" Boom, business card. Just like it's nothing, right? Just a nice lunch in a Nazi-inspired restaurant. That's right. Remember, you weren't there when I went off on that. That was a fun time. Boy, being in the time before like cell phone tracking complicates things. The era of these like, flat phones, right? Don't bring math metaphors into it. I won't be able to say anything about that. He looks a bit like Kiritsugu, very slightly. He's got the hair and kind of the tendencies. Oh, they said don't put her on a bridge. She's on a bridge. Oh, that was when. Okay, that's when that happened. Got it. Oh, she just super jumped out of there? Very cool. She really didn't want that phone getting wet, huh? Oh, what a power move. Ballin'. Ballin'. Normally, when you hear that Mitskita in something, you're like, oh god, this isn't good. But, you know. Oh, is this when she runs into the parking lot there? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, it's a straight up pipe bomb filled with that shrapnel there. Because we saw that at the very, very beginning. Got his Genner Butchie here, because he sure loves his, you know, the detail on the bomb detonator there. God, I just want her to cut something that can't be cut. We had her cut the wind to move faster in one of the movies there. So We'll have to see. Or is she gonna just defy fate? Oh? What did I say? She cut the death that was gonna happen there. Did she just kill his eye? Yo! Oh, buddy, you're so screwed. I knew it. I knew that she was gonna do something to slice the predetermined fate. It's now everything I know about the Mystic Eyes of Death perception. It's so good. She used it to perceive the death and cut it. Simple as that. Cause he doesn't cause he can't calculate that her eyes are like that. Right? He has no idea. The rare UFO table Game Boy. What a powerful object. Oh, you're like 100% a kid. He's like a child. That's the first time we know that, like, that is a proper child. And now we know that Shiki won't kill him. We know that because of the fact that she hasn't killed anyone up to the last movie. A novel thing. Get it? Because the series started as novels. Oh, come on. Come on. To be fair, I I would I would call that heartbreak. What is she talking about? Like I had in one of my travels a moment with that, like with a mysterious stranger in a similar circumstance that had a very, a mystifying moment. I had something similar. I did. But I don't know if I'd call that heartbreak. Oh, did she see that? Oh boy. Oh yeah, see, that's the thing I said. Oh, that's not a good image. Oh boy. Yeah, that can be misconstrued. Oh boy, that could be misconstrued. Oh, he's so blushy. We just want to be like, we all die someday, and I die for that coochie. Yeah, I think that's important. Like if someone said, "Would you like to know how you die?" I'd say no. Nope, don't want to know, because then I'd spend the rest of my life avoiding that fate. Yeah, it's better not. Is that who I think it is? Oh, is she coming over to say, "Huh? Are we talking about boning my brother? I'm here, ready to talk about it." Hmm. Oh, so it's not that she knew about the sister, but she had the premonition of it when. Okay. Okay, I see. I got suspended, me too. Can you imagine every single dog you go to pet, you see its death? I don't know. I kind of take it back. Seeing the future kind of sucks. All right, so we finished up that story. What about the bomber? We gonna do something about him? Because we said it's you when. Huh. You look older now. He's lost his eye. Yeah. Well, I guess it's just a regular eye now. Okay, so you just let him go. You got no depth perception. Of course, as soon as I get used to saying depth perception, I have to say depth perception, and that killed me. Great. I'm very surprised that he just got off just fine. Prelude, August 2010. So this okay, so this has now been a decade later, huh? Who is this? What is this setting up this new buddy comedy? Miss Young Mana? Who? It's kind of weird to suddenly get a brand new character thrown in. This dude looks like Yozora from Kingdom Hearts 3. Did he just become the protagonist? Wait. Is this Shiki's... They had a kid? Oh, wow! She becomes a mob boss and has a kid. Oh my god! Oh, what? What an oh my god! Oh, that's her final ascension there, too. Well, now I know where the long hair comes from. Oh my god. Oh, wow. And notice her book was about a vampire, which I think is a cute nod. Who in God's name plugs a USB stick into the back? Oh my god. Relatable. Watch him click the defrag. I knew the fortune teller would come back. Approximately 60. So she was 50 back then? Jeez. So, like, if this was 2010... Huh. I am now extremely curious to read the final chapter. If it's dealing with these two. Tears of the Vampire. Yeah. Yo, modern Tokyo, or Mifune City, I guess. I don't even mind this dude as, like, the new character. They do have a cute little relationship. I kind of like it. I kind of like the buddy cop thing. I am very surprised at the direction this is going. This Now, this is what an epilogue feels like. Something that sets up a bit more, sets up a future and shows you the trajectory of characters, right? I like I really like this movie. I do. I saw someone say they did not like this movie because, I don't know. Oh, oh boy. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. What? What do you mean? What do you Wait, win what? Oh, okay. No, I get what they're doing. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, seemingly a lot. I don't even know this dude's name. Oh, way to call him out. Using people like that. I'd love to get a flashback or something to show how we got here. Yes, please flashback. I need to know. Mitsuru, okay. That's his name. Yeah, saying that is pretty. I can't believe she became like a crazy syndicate boss, but it makes so much sense. This is setting up so much. Okay, thank you for flashing back. Again, we get the theme of becoming a robotic human. Nasu loves that. So you saved him like fully. So this is probably in the novel version where you would pop off. There you go. Yep. Huh? When did when did he wait? I guess it was a by doing my mother, good in telling the future, you also helped my father, so this is such a disgustingly optimistic ending that I'm sure a lot of people dislike it for the fact that Garden of Sinners is that gritty adult world, right? This is a much more. You can tell Nasu wrote this later because this is when he discovered hey, writing happy endings makes people happy, No more bittersweet. Like, legitimately happy endings that pull on your, you know, paternal heartstrings and show you a future, I think that's the biggest thing with Nasu's sort of change. He was very edgy for a while, but then come like Fate Stay Night, he discovered, hey, let's take it and go to a world of people crying from happiness as opposed to the grit. At least that's what I'm feeling, looking at his works retrospectively, of course. Okay, now we're back to 1996, which is okay. This is isn't this when she? That's when all we know about 1996 is that's when she has the car accident. So this is where we're gonna get to see how she knew the kiddo. Oh no, this is Shiki. That's Shiki. You can tell from the face. And the voice, I guess. I didn't think we'd get to see Shiki again. Oh, sunset after school. That's the thing Nasu loves. And Takeuchi. Wow, you knew from a glance. It's in the walk. Yeah, her eyes were gray in the future scene there, I noticed. Whereas now, like they're that blue. Dang. Even Shiki gets a good ending. Wow. I'm going to cry. Stop. Stop. That's me right now. Or at least what I'm trying to not do. If she starts singing, if he starts singing in the rain, I'm going to die. Don't you dare. Don't you dare start singing in the rain. Oh, oh, thank God. Oh, who knows? It might be a thing where if you're not on the Crunchyroll version, you got the Japanese Blu-ray. Because that's the thing. I think on Crunchyroll they don't do the singing in the rain because of copyright, but on the Blu-rays they do. So if at that point, if on the Japanese Blu-ray, people will tell me, of course, if Shiki starts singing in the rain, that would physically destroy me. Even like listen to this ending song. I had someone asked me to rate all the ending songs, and I'm gonna be real. That's musical theory stuff is out of my wheelhouse. That's not. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I enjoyed them all, but I am absolutely not a music theory guy. That said, even just how this song sounds compared to the others, it's so much happier, which is the general thing for this. And again, I think it has to do with the evolution of Nasu as an author. Because you can see a direct growth with him from like compare how the original, movie 7 ended there, which is like that's the novel end, and it's kind of bittersweet. Look at how Tsukihime's stuff ends. It's pretty bittersweet. Look how a lot of the early Fate Stay Night stuff ends, but then compare it to like the secret ending of Stay Night. Compare it to even like Hollow Ataraxia, right? I think he's really grown as a writer to still have those dark, really like, oh man moments, but without having to end on a bittersweet note. He now knows how to end it in a way that can absolutely make someone have just a brutal cry session, which, hey, this got me close. I didn't, but just the way it was done brought me to that edge, right? And I mean, both Stay Night and Hollow Ataraxia ruined me, right? It's for like even the regular ending for Stay Night. But, once you get that secret ending, those are full on crying videos from me, right? So you really do see how he's grown as an author, and it's really cool, right? It's you get to directly see that. And I can see how some people would not be the happiest if they really enjoyed the grittiness of the original story and how it ends, especially. So yes, absolutely at the end there, Singing in the Rain was supposed to be sung there, and that would just the thought of it alone, I knew it would be there. Just the thought of it is breaking me, but they don't have the rights to play it on the non-Blu-ray version. Uh Thankfully it didn't, but I know. So here's the thing. Look at how I knew that Singing in the Rain would be brought back there. That's how you know it's good, right? Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, no, I really enjoyed this one. This might be my favorite. It's at least tied. It's at least tied, I'd say. I'm a sucker for a good happy ending. I love seeing the idea of the next generation. I love that. It's one of my favorite concepts. I love it. Toko playing Pokemon? Tokomon? Come on. So, no, that was really good there. Um I am happy. I am, and I'm happy they went with a mid-quill kind of perspective with it, which led into a brilliant actual epilogue. Now, the half-hour little bit extra after this is, I'm sure, going to mostly be focused on just extra kind of slice of lifey stuff. That's because I've heard it's like not super serious. Again, I could be super wrong. There's always a chance. But we'll see. We'll see when we get to that. We will watch that right after this ends here. We'll also see if there's like an after credits. Let me see. Okay. Even just having the male Shiki accept his death brings such a different light. And one that I appreciate. I mean, even look at this, like walking into darkness, like proudly walking into that darkness. That's good. That's really good. Okay, well, I'm actually going to take a quick break here from recording, and I'm going to go grab a water, can take a bathroom break, and then we'll, oh boy, we're back to the puppets. We will watch the extra chorus in just a second. All right. Before we go on, I just want to point out that people in my Discord pointed out because it was Mana Ryogi, right? So that means Kokuto probably took Shiki's last name, which is the ultimate wife guy move, and I'm so happy. All right, let's get going on. What's this called? It's called Extra Chorus. So let's get going on Extra Chorus. Let's make sure all our subs are on. All right, let's go in. 3, 2, 1, play. Look at all these like quality figures now. Look at them. Those aren't clay. What are they watching? Watch the whole thing be like this. I would watch a whole movie with these figures. What are they watching? She's not happy. Why? What? I don't think Shiki enjoyed it. That or that's just her default face, which it kind of is. No, she's having feelings. That was me. That was me at the end of the last movie. Like, absolutely. Aww. Oh. Oh, that hits me. Hits me right here. I can't read that. Can you put subtitles for that, please? No? Oh, only on the Blu-rays, I guess. Oh, I love this film series. I did. And I would probably watch them again. Like, thinking about it, I would. Now that I've seen the whole story, I can go back and kind of understand it all, you know? Why are we getting so many logos now? None of the other movies had logos. It's very strange. Gotta read that still. That's next. Don't worry. That's coming. That's very important, I know. It is interesting that the company is Nautz. I never considered that till now. It's very interesting. Feline. Oh, they have a timeline for these. Okay, 1998. This is August 1998. After movie 3. Okay. Sorry, does Shiki not have her bed pushed up against the wall? That's something insane people do. Oh, she just got the prosthetic arm. I see. Is this just going to be Shiki taking care of a cat for now? Because that's very good. She's going to name him like Kokto, I bet. Or Mikia. It's going to be one of them. I mean, the good news is there's like nothing in your house for the cat to push over. The blueprint of the soul. Interesting. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, you can tell they bumped down the quality for this because it is just a for fun OVA. It's the worst advice ever. I hate it. I hate whenever that advice is a thing. Yep, that's me. Be patient. All right, guess I'll just die. Does she actually though not have her bed attached to the wall? Because I reiterate, that's an insane person thing. I would definitely say I would describe Shiki as cat-like in her emotions and her reactions. It's how she feels, you know, even just the way her room is. Aside from again the bed against the wall, which is like look, yeah, oh come on, look at this. It's absolutely on purpose. It's also nice to get just some character interactions you don't see a ton of. I like it. Dang. She's gonna be like, this isn't strawberry ice cream. Wow. Oh, it's as soon as you say that it's the brother's cat, you're like, I love it now. Hey, don't you can't feed a cat bread. Isn't it like I know you can't feed it to like geese and stuff because like their stomachs explode. Oh, camera. Yeah, don't feed bread to a cat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a dog at your place. That won't go over well. I can't believe Shiki lives like this. It's like it's just the strangest thing. Like you can't afford anything in your room. I guess I guess it goes back to the idea of Shiki seeks nothingness. Okay. All right. It's thematic. One thing I did do is one thing I'll say while we're just having some downtime is I did install in um for Melty Blood Actress Again. Uh-oh. Oh dang. I did install some mods that give me all the Garden of Sinners stages which were cut from the Steam version. So that's fun. I might I might even do a oh see I was gonna say I might do a fun arcade mode run with Shiki, but I can't because of the fact that I'll run into characters that I don't want to see yet from Tsukihime. Oh no. So I can't do that. When we get there though, I'll be very excited. I want I want Mikia to say something smooth like I already got one pussy in my life. Look at her. Wow, violent. Did she pour it on her finger and flick him? Dang. I know they said Shiki never killed anyone, but I don't know about that. Okay, these are just little shorts. I like this. Okay, 1998 Daylight. Who is this? Oh, we're getting a serious one. Interesting. She's now blind. Huh. I didn't know that that was kind of the fate that befell her. Very interesting. Virtually all of her sight. Okay. The nice thing is, we also know that she then later gets a job at the cafe. So she has a decent fate. This is really interesting. I love little world building side stories. Again, this is another example of the I because I'm not 100% sure Nasu wrote these himself. That said, if he did, this is another perfect example of the idea of he still wants to give good endings to characters that you'd be fine to see suffer, you know? I don't know. Oh, was that a bit of forbidden romance? Because if that was the Catholic girls' school, yeah, that wouldn't fly. That wouldn't fly at all. Especially in Japan. And let me guess, she's gonna run into Shiki. She's gonna be like, don't do it. Ain't worth it. That's why she wanted to see the serial killer, huh? Dang. No! No, it's Fujino. Uh, but she can't see. She can't see the thing. You're fine. Pretending. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh. She absolutely still has her powers. I didn't even consider that. Oh, is she gonna be like, have you ever stopped to consider that they totally deserved it? Okay, and this is now swerving in another entire direction. I didn't expect it all either. Boy, never put Fujino on a bridge. That is just not good. For you. For her, it seems to be fine. I'm amazed that she's just explaining this. Oh my god. She convinced her friend to kill herself. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is way heavier than I expected from a OVA that started with the cute puppets in the theater. Jeez. So the moral of the story is don't yeah, the moral of the story is don't make jokes about you saying kill yourself to someone who actually kind of wants to. That can push them over the edge, thus making you essentially a killer. It was a big thing back in, like the early days of the internet for me, where, that was a normal thing to say to someone is, like just kill yourself, right? But no, especially nowadays, you do not say that. That is so, yeah, because like this is a perfect example. You never know when just a simple comment that might be nothing to you can end up turning you into a murderer. And then you have to live with that weight. This is absolutely because Fujino is such a popular character. Like out of all the Garden of Sinners characters, I feel like she's she's the one that a lot of people, it stuck out to them, which absolutely makes sense. The symbolism of the sunrise, showing there's a future still. I wanted to just then say, all right, but don't tell anyone I killed those 6 people. Don't tell anyone I killed those 6 people. I won't tell anyone about I won't tell anyone about what you did. Don't tell anyone I killed those 6 people. Wow, that was way heavier than I expected. I sure hope this ends on a nice happy note. Oh. Yeah, things get weird around my sister at this time of year. I was making the joke, but the cat was in the background. Wonder if we can see the cat in other times. She is not happy. It is kind of weird how Mana looks a lot like her. It's nice that now we know about all these characters, you know? Aw. The cat is a metaphor. Get that fishy flavor, my man. No. No, speak your mind, please. I'm waiting for the twists that they named him Shiki. Because of course they would. Hmm. Hmm. Their relationship is the best. Like the absolute best. It is pure and wonderful. There's like none of the drama that is in every other relationship, in every other anime. I really love when they do the holidays in romantic anime stuff. It's that idea of the beauty of the everyday world, you know? Such an important thing to have an appreciation for. Yeah. Can you describe it? Thank you. There's the cat. I want it to turn around and on its collar it says Shiki on it. Is he gonna ask what she wished for? Aw. Whoa, blur that out. That is lewd. I mean, we know that she gets pregnant. This must have been when it happened, right? Can't show that. No protection, no gloves. Well, no, it was interesting. Some people were like, "Oh, if you watch um this first, it's better." I don't know. I like that. It's still nice to end off on like the everyday because I think that's such an important thing, right? That idea of the viewing the beauty in every day. That's something that is important, and we get to see through these shorts, right? Because that's even like a theme of Garden of Sinners, right? The idea that normal is good, right? Mikia is the most normal dude. He's just a guy. And he's a guy that can we just appreciate that he immediately sees Shiki at high school and he's like, I'm going to make you my girlfriend. And by George, does nothing stop him. I would still love to see if someone could. I mean, it would ruin it for a first time viewer, but I'd be really interested to see someone edit the entire Garden of Sinners, everything, into sequential order. I think that'd be really interesting, right? To really have it because it is so reliant on flash forward and flashback to a point where it's it's a bit difficult to keep track of. And thank God I have a booklet, right? Especially because I'm bad with numbers. Like I have to look up what each time frame is. Um, Also, shout outs to the fact that it's fade to white, which is a different emotion than fade to black, of course. Much more sense of finality on a fade to white. Though it usually signifies death, which is not what we're getting with here. More the snow. I would absolutely not like watch seriously a sequential version, but I'd be interested to see it. It's sort of like how I'm like playing 13 Sentinels now, and one of the things I'm just really looking forward to is when I unlock the menu that shows me the entire sequential order of the whole series, right? Just because it's like, oh man, it's like it's a lot of flash forward, flashback, a little tough to keep track of. I think that's my big qualm with it, but especially having seen now this ending, I love it. Now, it's not technically over because we do have a final novel. The question is, am I going to so I should take a look at how long it is. If it's short enough, I might just do a live reading and reaction. If it's long, like long, long, then instead what I'd probably do is I would probably just, I'm just going to turn off my monitor here so that you don't have to worry about seeing, but I would probably just do the book club version. So let's see here. Garden of Sinners novels. I'm Googling it right now. So the last one is Garden of Sinners. So this one, the last one is Final Record. So let's take a look. Garden of Sinners, Final Record, English. Let's see here. Not Final Record. That's not the right one, is it? Oh, it is. Yes. It is. Okay, so future this is interesting. Future Gospel was they do have a chronological order on the wiki actually. So Future Gospel that we watched was 4 and 11. Okay. Oh, so Future Gospel does come after Final Record. So it's not with Mana and stuff there. Okay. Well, I think my problem is for some reason it sent me to Bing. I hate Bing. Garden of Sinners, Final Record, English. Let's see here. The fan translation is on Beast Slayer right here. Let's see. Thank you, Beast Slayer. Chapter 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's see here. Does anyone have a complete PDF? I don't see a PDF. There's 2 epilogues. Let's see here. It doesn't seem that long. But I wish there was a PDF of it because it's tough to read. It doesn't seem long though. So in that case, I think I will do a reading of it and give my emotional responses right there. So for now, I'm going to see if I can get a nice PDF of it, and we will see you then for that, which we'll see you guys for the true finale of the Garden of Sinners. Ciao, guys.